welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Striding in is Lane Thomas, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there on to first, and they get them both. Juan Soto to the plate now. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Baez has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And at first for him following the one-out single. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there. Stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball. And now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Ready on 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 down with a runner at first, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Misses, ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
19. Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next to hit, Yadiel Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now here is Keibert Ruiz as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Luis Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Pops this one up. Baez over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's Javier Baez. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the stretch. As he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Bell brings it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Next for the Mets, Jacob DeGrom, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And it's fouled away. Baez on third with 2 out. Next pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We've played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Carter Kieboom.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Kieboom Stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that ball.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Lane Thomas. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's up there.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the 2nd ball.
2 balls, no strike.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And here's the former 1st-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. pitch out.
One ball,
Nothing
one
doing.
strike.
One pitch is a
One
curveball
strike.
that misses ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has
Now
good
back.
wheels off base. And
shortstop.
that's just what they did right there.
Francisco.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hard hit towards center. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to the bat, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they're up 1-0. So stepping in is number 3. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
3.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. There's one away. Here now is Juan Soto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble,
and there are two away. And now Josh Bell worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
1-1.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. And he misses again. Ball three.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1. Conforto, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Strasburg on 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Still 2-2. Holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in next, Javier Baez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Jeff McNeil, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next up is James McCann. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in now for the Nats, Yadiel Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hernandez is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. From the stretch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Luis Garcia. And he fouls this one off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Pitch popped up. Alonso has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. From the stretch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Way outside. 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Nationals lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In there, and it's even at 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Chopped weakly to the left.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. VR is retired. 2 down now. So 2 out, nobody on. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
Hey!
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set and the 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ready with the 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 3-2 pitch, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ruiz gathers, throw down to first, 1 away. So here's Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up.
Alonso.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Two pitches fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You can tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Thomas is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And stepping in, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Ruiz. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Outfield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Josh Bell the next to hit. High and deep to right center.
Looking up is Nimmo.
And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Yadier Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Keibert Ruiz. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But some late-inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ryan Harper gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Baez over at second. McNeil at first with no outs. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. So the next to bat will be Brendan Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 3-1. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Now at the plate, here is Luis Garcia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Fouled away. One count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. And if the Nationals decide to pinch hit here, there you get a look at what remains on their bench to choose from. Number 88 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
The center fielder, number 28,
Andrew Stevenson will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 17,
Lane Thomas now. pitch coming. Here it is.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
From the stretch.
1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So here is number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Next to stand in is Juan Soto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's out.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets lead it 3-2. Paulo Espino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
Ryan Zimmerman has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 11, Ryan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
First delivery to him.
Lindor.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff
Now
man on
batting,
base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Thomas at the track, the wall, into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
The right fielder, number 30. Michael.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back.
Next, here is Javier Baez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set and the pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now into the box, Jeff McNeil. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on the way, and there he goes towards second. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 4-2 New York. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Yadiel Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one just misses off the corner. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Keibert Ruiz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob deGrom gets the W on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.